Hello everyone, Travis Guillory here with Deidre Druyette with DOTD, a spokeswoman with those guys out there. And there's a lot of concerns that a lot of people have right now when it comes to road closures, evacuation routes. And so we're doing this this Facebook Live just to kind of clear the air with anything, inform you guys of anything that you might need to know. So first, Deidre, let me ask you, what areas are being evacuated right now?
Right now, I know that there is a mandatory evacuation for the lower level areas of Cameron Parish. Also, there is a voluntary evacuation for Vermilion Parish as well. So again, you know, we're continuing to monitor this system very closely and working with our emergency operations personnel and EOC personnel in those areas as well. Right now, we don't have any routes that are closed. We are anticipating some heavy rainfall from this system, but our crews are continually monitoring the routes and making sure that if need be, we do close those routes, that we're going to get that information out as soon as possible to the traveling public.
And I know when it comes to drainage, you guys have been getting a lot of calls about drainage. Oh, my neighborhood flooded last August. We're concerned about, you know, this go around. What are you guys doing when it comes to drainage in a lot of these high flood areas?
Well, one of the things that we want to make sure, because we know that there are some certain areas that are probably going to experience some type of flooding. So we try and make sure that we're going out to those areas and monitoring those areas and putting out the necessary signage. But also our crews regularly go out and clear drainage areas, work out cleaning out some of those culverts so that when the rain comes, it can drain a lot faster for those areas. So we're continuing to keep an eye on those. So if there is an area that someone is concerned about, they can definitely reach us at our district office here in Lafayette so that we can relay that information to our crews that are out in the field.
And you guys also have a lot of other resources online. I know we've been getting a lot of calls in the newsroom. You know, are roads closed? You know, what's the easiest way to get out if I need? But you guys have things on your website online, and I believe you want to walk us through some stuff right now. Exactly.
These are great resources and tools to use, especially during this type of situation where we have a storm like Hurricane Harvey that could impact the travel for a lot of motorists in the area. So one of the main ways we encourage people to find out about what's going on, whether it's storm related or not, if you want to receive updates, if you click in the upper right where it says My DOTD, if you click there, you can sign up, and this is a great way, of course, to connect with DOTD about local projects, road lane closures, and the first thing, of course, you want to do is create an account. So you would need to submit a valid email address and create a password, and then, of course, confirm that password and put in the zip code for the area in which you're in, and then click Create My Account. The next thing that's going to happen is our system is going to send a confirmation email to the email address that you provided us. And once you do that, you want to confirm your email. And step 3 is the most important part. You want to customize your alerts. So you want to make sure that if you just only want to receive alerts for Lafayette Parish, then click Lafayette Parish. Also make sure that you want to receive road and lane statuses or press releases or public meetings, whatever you want to receive, you can customize those alerts. And if you don't, you will receive every single notice that goes across the entire state, and you're more than welcome to receive that information, but it can be a little bit daunting. So if you just want to receive information for a particular route, whether it's I-10, I-49, or anything of that nature, just for the Acadiana region, you can customize those alerts to do so. The next major resource that we have is 511. If you click on 511, this is our website, and it's up-to-date information that shows the public how to access road and lane closures. So you can click on full featured there. Okay, and right now this kind of gives you a very broad overview of what's going on across the state. Right now, just showing our cameras. But if you zoom in quite a bit to, let's say, I-10, I-49 area, right now it's just showing kind of the cameras and what's going on. Right now, you're not seeing what construction work is going on. So in that top panel, you'll see where it says layers. So you definitely want to click layers there, click that drop box down there, and you want to click road reports, click construction. You can click weather warnings, ferry status for those who may want to check the ferry status, and flooding and ice areas as well. So of course right now what popped up, it shows you what construction work we have going on. We don't have any closures right now related to flooding, but of course that could possibly change depending on the amount of rainfall that we receive, not just here in the Acadiana area, but anyone across the state can utilize this tool to see what roads may be closed or what lanes may be closed as well. And if you want to see maybe if traffic is backed up, maybe you're trying to evacuate from a southern area and you want to see what traffic is looking like, you can click on one of the cameras here. Here's the one at I-10 and I-49, and it gives you an overview of what the traffic is looking like for that particular area.
Great. Yeah, and these are really great tools, and it's great that you can put the layers on there to see the road construction, to be able to see all of these little things. I saw a banner scrolling across the top whenever it said that there's something on I-10, so just make sure. So whenever you're kind of making your evacuation plan, if you do choose to evacuate, you can kind of get a head start seeing if you need to take an alternate route or seeing.
Exactly. And for those travelers who may not have access to internet, they can very well just pick up the phone and dial 511 from the phone, and they're able to receive notifications about road and lane closures that way as well. Or they can call one of our district offices and we'll be more than happy to assist them about what closures are currently ongoing. And
one more thing I wanted to ask you about before I let you go. If people want to report any flooded areas or any large debris that's blocking roadways or something, can they get in touch with you? Can they report that in a certain way? Sure.
The best thing to do is to contact our district office, and that number is 337-262-6100. We will have staff there. There's someone that is there at our main call center 24 hours, and they're more than welcome to contact us there to let us know of any debris on the roadway, any down power lines, and also any flooded roads or high water areas.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Deidre, for coming in. Deidre Druyette with DOTD, talking about some of the resources that they have on their website. Right after this video finishes, it's going to be posted to our Facebook pages, so you'll be able to rewatch it there if you joined us a little bit later on in the live broadcast, so you can get all of that information from the beginning of the video. Deidre, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks, Travis.
Stay safe out there, Acadiana.